On the other side of the moon, the silence transforms itself into a butterfly. Part 1. Wariness of the body, fasting of the soul. Grace smudges from the troves of passions long past, without a hearth, in the thicket of little bells' ardent invocation and dignified tenderness. A sorry look, this wasteland inhabited by so many walls, like a crushed child who won't be healed by sobbing, nor by a promise, nor by the earth's lap weary of chained love. Endless symphonies, invocations of the sun, crucifixions of darkness. Angels, yes, with higher voices, may tap on the window of heaven. Silence wide open. Summer flowed downward into the chasm of vision, and today the forest transforms. It flies to heaven, forgotten by walls, desperate for the abandoned land, which breathes without solace and sounds the alarm again and again in the ears, for one star which sets behind the heavens, behind the mountains, struggling with the dust of prolonged dying, of prolonged standing, into the muteness of tears and steps, into the fingers which can no longer hold even a groan. Kind light already stole the pain and continues to offer medicine magnificently to each blinded eye, to each deafened plain. Flooded with love, diffused with mourning, we'll dissolve the boundaries of discernment. I am the tower into the heavens, chained to the earth, I'm the warm passion of a withered tree. I'm a bitterly stray dog. I'm the cheapness paid to the one who, like the sun, did not leave his house at the right moment. I sound an alarm and knock on a closed door. I don't know how to cross the threshold and dream wide in the field. I don't know how to exceed a dream and become a reality. Leaving the scenes behind, without a place of comfort, life spins on its steady wheels, passing through gates on the way to nowhere, passing through seams coming apart, passing, passing, passing. The known has evaporated, its mist of meaning, its place, its time, its blend. The disconnected tissue aches and pounds like the heart of a bird in flight. The white beginning is like pure frost, like snow covered with strawberry juice, but so plain. We travel to places we have not meant or wanted to see. Then we see. Vocal cords upset us with their sound, and so plain again, the evening sets in. The evening of flowers, violet and brown, that stay with us forever. We no longer speak, we howl. The night turns over quietly to give way to another dawn. Bridge. I am the ancient sounding into the depth of your years. I'm the dread of wanting, wanting to dare, wanting to laugh, to be green in the lightness of a word, air, dance. I am sick with love that won't permit again and again to dream, to be, to burn, to want. I'm sick with love for the suffering and the serious. I have a sorrow inside which is not mine, but theirs. I carry it for them everywhere. I transmit this anxious cry of those harmed to the other side of the river, to the bank without weight, without disappointment, without wounds which bleed. In my world, There are no disrespectful children playing with fire and sword, thoughtlessly and wildly. But people matured to Thanksgiving, who enjoy see the others around them, and in others they see themselves. People who flow like water from a river into the sea, and behold their world with tenderness. People determined to dare. The birds awoke early this morning, and you are asleep. The grass grows and grows. The roots of trees sink ever deeper, and within, the sparks of light shine through a new day. Nowhere, however, do you enter. Nowhere do you grasp the intangible wave which moves ahead without you, forced to find its own fulfillment elsewhere, in realms once again where you do not enter. Only the sleep is yours, deep sleep. The wounded wind assails the fainted cathedral. In the struggle of ungrateful walls for the dream, for the trunks of old trees, for the affliction of trembling, for the forgetting of blank spaces, for the resurrection of houses, for the uprising out of the holes into oneness. Zraněný vítr doráží na zemdlený chrám v zápase nevděčných stěn osen. O kmeny starých stromů, o zásah chvění, o zapomnění mezer, o zmrtvých vstání domů, o vyplynutí z děr do jedina. I no longer write. It is too heavy, meaningless, futile. I dare to dance my poems for the divine being. I dare to be, to move, to have my being in one. I laugh in a different world, my heart a mere riverbed, in love with its river, always new and always the same. I light the darkness of the blind with the light touch of a poem. I live in all of us, its blissful calm. On this earth, my body no longer belongs to me. I am still here, only for tenderness, only to bring freedom from the chains of sadness as deep as a distant well, from the chains echoing in me from everywhere, the need for seeing. My grief overflows the banks and binds me to this physical world. After I awaken, we shall leave together for the unknown. We are white rooms, calmed with nostalgia of indiscernibility. We are new houses. We gaze afar, and all the more we look forward to our phenomenon, revelation, will, unfamiliar, not yet experienced. We are the room of fragrances and the autumn breath of wind. And we are the quiet of abandoned walls. We are the unknown of folded hands. We nourish at times with difficulty our life tired by thirst of the unattainable. Falter again and again and more in incompleteness, and we carelessly relinquish our tent. Rays of shattered days slip off into the perfect fringes of no vision, and we fulfill our destiny of link-chained forces. Jsme bílé pokoje, stišené stezkem z nepoznání. Jsme nové domy, zíráme dodaleka a víc, těšíme se na svůj zjev, zjevení, vůli, neznámou, nedoznanou. Jsme pokoj vůní v podzimním větrování. Jsme ticho odložených stěn. Jsme neznámo složených rukou. Kojíme někdy stěžka svůj život unavený žízní z nedosažitelná. Vázneme znovu a více v neúplnu a ledabyle opouštíme svůj stan. Paprsky roztříštěných dnů se sesouvají do dokonalých třásní nevidoma. A my plníme svůj osud z řetězení sil. cannot reconcile with love, and falls into an abyss, weakened with the languor and fragrance of nettles and spikes of grass. The voices have died and raced into other worlds, into other appearances. There are no more locks on quivering, and nothingness hurts like an old leg in the multitude of years and songs which have not healed their shadow, which did not break their stride, and they plow the soul for blood, for an eclipse. Light, sore and hollow, resorts to bed in the grotto and stealthily shatters its dream against the armor. The blackness of precious stones took flight, and the mystery subsided in its resounding. I want once again to behold and hear the stone of bygone oblivion ring. I am given like a day that flows and leaves at dusk alone, into the night mysterious and impenetrable, into the night immaculate, in which we sense our fate, and without a fight we pluck the dream from the net. Once we caught it there unconsciously, and now it seems as distant as the day of the new moon, as the walls in which we grew up and called them home. And yet, we did not find a home in them any more than in the crowns of trees, than in the bottom of seas, than in the fragrant heart of forest pools. In this black night without a trace, our day comes to pass. I am your land stretched out in guilt. I am the peace you steal under the trees. I am your riot, your love, your seed. I am your beard which grows on anyone you please. I am your sun, your lark, and heavy step of those unaware, of those in pain. I am your string on the carpet wet. I am your net, your nightingale in spring. I am your string. Play me tonight, play me. Forever like thirst, like moonlight, like a stone singing to eternity its song. I am. Part 2, You and I. You and I, we are a shy sounding into heaven, a sounding into the 4 directions of the world, into the 6 stories upward, into the ether without walls, into the remote spheres of 100-year-old trees' songs. We are the journey home, into the hulls of ships, into the heart of the ocean, into the voice of silence, into the ear of thundering, into the earth's childlike loves, when it was intoxicated by the moon, by the kind warmth of spring. Let me touch the skin of the dark night when it takes off its armor in summer heat. Let me touch the leafy heart of autumn grief at its feet. And let me touch the cool sheet of dye. Let me uncover your brown waist, your clean breath, your light. Let me awaken the bright seam of delight. Let me be the javelin of your arch. Let me be the 100th eager touch. But a cat. But when a cat is an angel, she is love. She purrs her ancient wisdom, her warmth, her acute sense of indifference to the mundane, to everything but to the fresh air, but the presence or absence of the existence of peace. A cat never complains or frets. She is. Rest my mind in love. The dark blue sea, the dark blue moon, the blue, the blue. Rest my mind in love, the distant nest of larks, so lightly dressed, so light. So light. Rest my mind in love, the flow of sound which feeds the symphony, sublime, sublime. My body is a vessel of spirit, clear and transparent, peaceful and free. Free to sing a song of encouragement, a victorious song, a song of love. Free to love with every little fold, muscle and tissue. Free to be touched and rejoice in the touching, to breathe the blissful communion with the presence. On the seashore white is the sand, is the sun, bathed fresh to meet a new moon. You and I sleep on the water like lilies, swung and cuddled in arms of love. Silence sweeps our being forever into celestial rainbows, which rise on the horizon to embrace the earth before its lush sunset. Na pobřeží bílý je písek, bílé je slunce, čerstvě vykoupané k setkání s novým měsícem. A já spíme na vodě jako lekníny, houpané a konejšené v náručí lásky. Ticho mete naše bytí, navždycky do nebeských duch, které se zvedají na obzoru, aby objali zemi před jejím úžasným západem slunce. Let us rest in love, the gentle flower, the violent storm, the everything there is, the confusion, the anguish, the letting go of that which is dearest to us, and which we have believed and toiled for and built for days and hours with our own hands. Let's let go of the hands, churches, cathedrals, books, exaltation, thirst. Let's let go of the cages in which we so carefully lock ourselves each day, cages of so many shapes and forms and meanings. We belong to living, being in being, love in love. I am the sister water, limitless light. My power harnesses the laws of mind, the laws of love. I flow in a swan peace, rejoicing between the sounds of the world in the spaces. I am the silent beauty of the universe. As above, so below. I bring my love to earth to glow. Jsem sestra voda, světlo bez hranic. Má síla osedlává zákony duše, zákony lásky. Plynu v labutím míru, radujíc se mezi zvuky světa v prostoru. Jsem tichá krása vesmíru, jak nahoře, tak dole. Přináším svou lásku na zem, aby sála. I am a beloved woman, loved by an everlasting love. I am a womb of eternity, a mere kiss of ray of a radiant light. My breath is light, my step is firm, my way is safe. Heaven and I are one, loving this heavy earth in its final anguished hour. I put my flowers on the altar of eagles. I could not love my own child more than an animal. For trusting, for knowing that which we humans so painstakingly discover and often fail to grasp. That life is simply an acceptance, a being what is, without a pretense or yearning to be more or different or better. An animal is like a lily in the field. It does not toil. It knows the great secret of the universe, the peace that passeth understanding, that which is. I and my Koshi is my cat. We rest together in love, without words, outside of a word, beyond it. We immerse ourselves into this bliss, without boundaries, without weight. We are alive in the awareness of mutual identity, which crosses the boundaries of nations, races, and kind. We are both religionless, because in truth we unwind our thread into the being of infinity. We have clothed our souls in bodies, and so condemned ourselves to a temporary separateness in matter. And only on occasion, in an amorous touch of these bodies, we return into the absolute. I am the light. Don't tread me under the soles like mud. I am the love. Don't vomit me up like a fish gone bad. I am the hope. Don't throw me out like a yesterday's bread. I am the joy. Don't wash me away with the laundry. I am the peace. Don't jiggle and lose me. I am sovereign. Know me. I am life. You're my love, my soulmate, my angel, my child. You are my all there is, my soul, my life. You are the sweetness of my being and gentleness itself. You are the peace that enfolds me everywhere. You and I are one without word, without passion. We are the simplicity of the core. We are the being of the being, the ever-flowing, ever-growing, ever-staying eternity of motion in the stillness of a presence. You and I, a world. Between us, where no pain, no suffering ever enters. You and I are the world being one. Ty a já svět. Mezi námi, kam bolest, utrpení, smrt nikdy nevstupuje. Ty a já jsme svět soucí jedinosti. I am your child, O son of yesterday. I am your mother, O son of future days. I am the choice bread of tomorrow. I am the deep peace of heaven, the one unheard of, the one desired, the one so deep that the mind stands still. I am the well of dreams fulfilled and thirsts stilled. I am the breath of comfort, the breath of bliss, the breath of one and all. I am the animal of goodness, the playful dawn. I am your way, your love, your call. Jsem tvoje dítě, ó slunce včerejška, jsem tvoje matka, ó slunce budoucích dní. Jsem vybraný chléb zítřka, jsem hluboký mír nebe, ten neslýchaný, ten vytoužený, ten hluboký tak, že se zastavuje rozum. Jsem studna vyplněných snů a utišených žízní. Jsem dech útěchy, dech blaženosti, dech jednoho a všech. Jsem zvíře dobroty, to hravé svítání. Jsem tvoje cesta, tvá láska, tvoje volání. Part 3, the presence. Open your eyes to daybreak. ours is the day. Ours is the waking, and kindness is our daily way. The one that used to be the dread of the willful ones now sings its song of the divinity in us. Now sings its song of being, its song of awakening to life, its song of seeing the truth which is simplicity of love. Abundance and I are one, sacred heritage of sacred promise. Its fulfillment is now, not tomorrow or next year, now. The way to it leads through every path, the blue-eyed, the green-eyed, man and animal alike. Every path has only one goal, heaven, the place that is here now. As the dawn of the morning opens from within, as the bird sings unaware, as the shore heals its ocean, that is the beingness of being, of the unspeakable. Jak rozbřesk rána otvírá se zevnitř, jak pták si zpívá v bezvědomí, jak jáma hojí svoji tůni, to je soucnost bytí, nevyslovitelná. For you this song, for you Thanksgiving, I am again whole, and I hear you in this quiet of the streets and of the once upon a time which became a present. I have promised myself to you as to the river, to the flower, and even to that smallest animal on the face of the earth. I am, as they are, a star of the universe, which so mysteriously flows, yet remains unchangeable and whole, yet changes from day to day, from second to second, as an act of your will and mine, as an act which found fulfillment in its being and rejoices. Pro tebe tento zpěv, pro tebe díku vzdání, jsem opět scelená a slyším tě v tom tichu ulic i dávna, jež se zpřítomnila. Zaslíbila jsem se ti stejně, jako jsem se zaslíbila řece, květině i tomu nejmenšímu zvířátku na celém světě. Jsem jako ony hvězdou vesmíru, co tajemně tak plyne a přece zůstává, neměnný a celý, a přece se mění ode dne ke dni, od vteřiny ke vteřině, jako akt vůle tvé i mé, jako akt, který došel naplnění ve své soucnosti a já sám. I step out from the skin, like the golden coating of rocks during the morning sun, like the movement of the mind in weightlessness, like floating. I am the poem of the wind stabbed by thorns, but I no longer ache. I do not come home with a lowered head. I am the passion of the body transformed into a zone of stillness, and I rise into love slowly as one's eyes see foam gathered from the muscles, from the shells, cast out by the sea. I give birth to my beautiful house, my echo, my unheard of dream. I am being born and I burn with a different fire, which like a fiber of real silk illuminates the eye. Still more invisible, I smile at the day, and I call into the light, into the clear one, my soothing voice. And I am heard, and I am seen, and I am known, because I drink from the fountain of forgetting, from the unknown well of the resounding spheres, which do not belong to me, but which I am. I have chosen myself, the only way of seeing. I have chosen myself into the open windows of other worlds. I enter, and without skin open the locks of heavy fortresses, which for me are not wall, and I water the desert. I am allowed. I return to the skin, but only for a while, only to be believed that I am, only for those who do not yet know the grand otherness of the laws of light. I am eternity, your mother and provider. I am the bell that never tolls. I am the morning of the evening. I am the land of landing, the way of calls to awakening, to playing on the strings of timelessness, which is the song of innocence. Life and death, the endless pulsation towards innocence, the salvation which is itself. You and me, one, in eternity, ever renewing itself, ever living itself, ever thrusting forward toward the truth, which is light, radiant and soothing. Immortality is what we create. When we finally become the love that we truly are, then we are infinity. Ever creating, ever created, ever transcendent, ever reaching for otherness, in sameness. We are a boundless universe. Like water, like a gentle flowing dance. We are a drop of heaven for those of us willing to drink. Like a peacock's eye among the stars, like a fish flying at the bottom of the sea, like a clear song of piney fragrance, like precious stones, like sand, like deer. I am the lightness of the wind. I am the eternal pledge. I am the promise of free fiber. I am the space for your flight. I am the unfailing bath. I am the love transformed into hillsides. I am the mellowness of the universe. I am the consent of the Lord. My body is alive, like the sea, when it silently sleeps, with tears of wisdom in its seams, when it storms, with formidable passions in its sleeves, when it is, wave after wave of distant dreams, joyfully cradled by the soul in the swing of eternity. Entering light, like a rose exquisite, white and tearless, white and resounding. I beam like a lighthouse in the fog. Words and quiet rouse themselves and are one. I am yours, like a soul of a water lily, like an orchid, like snow. I am yours and mine. I am golden with love. I tremble slightly with fear of the unknown, and yet I go, entering joy. There we all are going, big and small, sad and swollen, blessed with innocence. Vstupuji do světla, jak růže ze skví, bílá a bez slzí, bílá a s ním, zářím si jako maják v mlze. Slova a ticho se probírají z mrákot a jedno jsou. Jsem tvá jak duše letní, jak orchidej, jak sníh. jsem tvá a moje, jsem zlatistá svou láskou. Trochu se chvěju, strachem z neznáma a přece jdu. Vstupuju do radosti. Tam jdem všichni. Velcí, malí, smutní i nabobtnalí, žehnaní